Okay guys, so for the chocolate crunch bars that I made, you do 3 cups of Rice Krispie treats, which now that I look back on it, I would do like 3.5 to 4 cups of the cereal. Put that in a really big bowl and set it aside. In a different microwavable bowl, you are going to do 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I just did regular milk chocolate, I think. You can do whatever, semi-sweet, whatever you prefer. And then you're going to do 1 cup of peanut butter. I think I did like organic creamy peanut butter. You can use whatever kind of nut butter you want. Wow, I am really getting all the peanut butter I can. And this recipe is just for my family, so I use my fingers when scooping things, and I don't really care. Okay, so then you're going to do 1/2 cup of syrup. The recipe called for maple syrup, but I just had light syrup, so it's just what I had. And then 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And you're going to stick that in the microwave. Don't look in the microwave. I need to clean it. And I just recorded. I microwaved it for like 30 to 45 seconds and took it back out and stirred it and then put it back in. I only had to microwave it twice for it to be fully melted. You're going to mix it up, whisk it up, and then pour it over your Rice Krispie treats. Oh, and before you do all this, you want to line a baking sheet of the parchment paper. The recipe asked for an 8x8 baking dish, but I'm pretty sure I left it at someone's house over the holidays, so I ended up having to use a 9x11. So my crunch bars are just thinner, which is probably good for me. But you're gonna mix all of that up, and then once it's all good and mixed, this recipe honestly reminded me, I don't know if you guys, there's a bunch of different names for it, but during like Thanksgiving and Christmas, my family is really big on puppy chow, or what else do they call it? Like snow mix, whatever, I don't know. But it's like using the Rice Chex cereal. And it's basically like the chocolate and the peanut butter, and then you do powdered sugar. So this basically tastes like that, except without the powdered sugar. Which if you want to do after, you can just sprinkle powdered sugar on top, I guess. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Alright, so then you're going to put it in the refrigerator, and the recipe calls to put it in the fridge for about an hour, but I did over that. So do whatever you want. Get him! Get him! Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! Welcome everyone to the storytelling portion of the video. Nope, hold on. I have to tell this and entertain with bubbles. Give me a minute. So in the last video, I mentioned that there was something that I wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't want to do it yet, and that is because I didn't have this. So, Mother's Day weekend, Mama's gonna open it. Mother's Day weekend, we went to Hilton Head, and here, baby, let Mama do it. We went to Hilton Head Mother's Day weekend, and we left Thursday. Long story short, Tyler was in Mississippi for a work meeting. So he came back. He got back into town Wednesday night, and then we got up Thursday, went to the beach. It was so much fun. It was like the resort that we stayed at was so nice, and there was like a bunch of other families there, so it was like super family oriented. It had its own private access to the beach. It was really nice and perfect. It was perfect. So first day we went to the beach, and Tyler is super sociable, unlike me. Like, doing this whole YouTube thing is just very beyond my comfort zone. But Tyler, he can talk to anybody and everybody, and it's not a big deal. So he literally was like going to all of the little groups around us at the beach, just talking to them. And there was like one group of people that were probably around our age, and like they were all really fit, and you could just tell like they were, you know, healthy and kind of lived the same lifestyle that we do. And so I'm like, he wants to go over there and like talk about working out and the gym stuff and lifting weights and benching and stuff that he likes to talk about. So I didn't think anything of it. Well, come to find out, he was telling all these people that he was about to propose, and he was asking them to like take pictures and record and stuff. And so like we were there for a couple hours. We were actually there a lot longer than I was expecting. She did so good. Technically it was her second beach trip. I went to North Myrtle last year for Mother's Day weekend with my mom and my two sisters, and she was obviously a month, almost 2 months old, and such an awful trip. Another story, another time. So technically it was her second beach trip, but this was like her actual first beach trip, to where she was playing in the sand, and we went to the water. The water was really cold though. The weather was perfect, but the water was cold, so we didn't get to like actually swim and like splash around the water. I just kind of like dipped her in, and that was it. So I knew that we were about to leave because it was getting close to like, I could tell she was about to get fussy. She needed to go down for a nap soon. So I was like, I'm just gonna take her to the water one more time, and then we can like start packing up and go. And he was in the middle of talking to one of the groups at the time, and he was like, all right, I'll be down there in a minute. And so I'm like down there with her, and he's like, hey, this guy's gonna take our picture for us. And I was like, okay, cool, we want a family picture on the beach. We take the picture, and obviously he gets down on one knee. It was funny though, because he like pulled out another sunglass case, like a different pair of sunglasses than one that he was wearing. And hold on. And he's like, let me just put my other sunglasses on. And I'm like thinking, how bougie are you? You have, like, we're gonna take another family photo just of you in different sunglasses? Like, what's happening here? I was like, okay. And of course the ring box was in the case, so he pulled that out and got down on one knee. And a little clip of the video is on my Instagram and Facebook. I might put it in this video. We'll see how long it makes it. But yeah, the whole thing got recorded, and then the other fit group or whatever, they were taking pictures and videos and stuff, so we have tons of different angles and everything. The funny story about it is, so he got it custom made from a buddy he knows in the truck industry or the car industry or whatever, who is from Miami. I can put his information in the description below because he did such an amazing job. I'm obsessed with it. So when he got it made, he got the engagement ring and the wedding band made together, so both of them were in the box when he proposed. And so you can see in the video, he puts the ring on me, and then he's letting Adeline see it, and I could just, it's my mama instinct. I just knew it was gonna happen before it happened. She grabs the ring from the box and just drops it in the ocean, and we're standing on the edge of where the water is coming in and out. And of course, the second she drops it, the water is coming in, and I bent down, grabbed the ring and a bunch of sand, because who has time to just pick a little ring out of the sand? I just grabbed it, and thank God saved it. So that's our little funny proposal story. Isn't that right, baby? You almost lost Mama's wedding band. That's all right. I forgive you. So yeah, it was one of the best. It was the best Mother's Day I've had so far, out of 2. So he's gonna have to do a lot to top the next one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, that's our little story. And the reason why I just now got it back and I'm able to tell you guys this story is because I'm not trying to give him a lot of crap for it, but he didn't ask me for my size before he got it made. That's his fault. Okay. So he got it size 3 sizes too big. 3 sizes. So the second he gave it to me, I couldn't wear it. I tried actually wearing it that night to dinner, and we just walked to the end of our boardwalk, and there was this little tiki hut, tiki hut bar kind of thing, and we just had dinner there. So we didn't have to drive anywhere or whatever that night, and we're sitting outside, and literally sit down, and I think I picked her up or something, and it I just brushed back my hair, and it just flung off my finger so big, and I had to climb a fence and grab it, and good times. So we had to send it back to Miami for him to fix it, and I mean, it's amazing. I just got I went to work today, and I've been you should have seen me at home looking out the window every time I heard a delivery truck, is that my ring? Is that my ring? Stalking the delivery people. Ridiculous. So it was here at the house when I got home from work, and I'm so excited I get to wear it now. It feels real. I love it. I'm so excited. So I don't know how soon we're gonna actually start getting into wedding planning. Right now we're looking at next fall of getting married. There was a little conversation about getting married this fall, but we just realized that's we don't do well under pressure and being rushed and stuff, so we want to be able to take our time and do what we want to do. And it's gonna be a very simple, very close friends and family for the ceremony, and then my vision is just to like have everyone else in our lives who cares about us and wants to party with us, like come to a big venue and just party. But the ceremony, I want just to be like the people in our lives that will always be in our lives and just love us and we love them. And okay, Mama, do more bubbles. I'll blow more bubbles for you. Okay, you say bye bye. You say bye bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. All right. See you guys in the next video.